fans will be, for anyone that's joined, will be lining up, the players at each blue line, and having a moment of silence. All right. Somber day for the Spartan faithful. Boys get their gear back on and we will get started here in just a moment. All right, Orono and Wayzata in district play. These teams split last year, and then Orono won the grudge match in district play. Spartans are going to send out Erickson, Weiss, and Dylan, along with Kinder and Dacey. Wayzata in their own zone, looking to play it out. It slips out past the blue line. Erickson was still tied up and getting back, so offside's the call. 14 seconds in to the first period. We'll get a face-off, and for some reason we're going to come all the way into the Spartan zone. I guess they're saying that was intentional. Dylan looking to take the face-off here. Won by the by the Trojans. We got Trojans and Spartans. We got old school going at it. Wayzata down low. They center right out in front, and they score. 5-0. Centering pass to an open player right out in front of the net. He slaps it home, and the Trojans, I should say, get out to a 1-0 lead 26 seconds in. So, not the way the Orono Spartans wanted to start, but that's the way we'll play it. And I forgot to start the scoreboard, so... Whoops. Hang on. All right. Wayzata moves in. I'm trying to get the scoreboard up and running. Wayzata into the zone. He shoots. Oh, man. Rebound for lead. He couldn't get the stick on it. Wayzata jumped out to a 1-0 lead if you're just joining us. Hopefully the stream is working. Somebody, if you're out there, give me an okay that it is. Peck across the red line. Into the zone. He's going to dish it to Downey. Oh, it was broken up by a defender. Lee got a stick on him, got a shot off, but save made. Now back behind the goal line, Peck and Downey working. Downey comes away with it. And there's going to be a penalty for what? What's he calling? Thank you for letting me know that the stream is working, Kayla. Duke Lee is going to go off for a check. That must have happened away from the action because roughing is the call. I didn't see it. Doesn't mean it happened, doesn't mean it didn't. So Spartans are going to be shorthanded here for the next minute 30 if we can kill off this penalty. Wayzata to the point, shot, Packer save, rebound. Another shot was wide. Now Downey's got it. He'll get it across to Dacey. Dacey gets it to the red line and flips it in. Downey goes off for a change. So you've got Kinder, Dacey, Peck, that's Kelly, and Weiss out there. Wayzata on the power play. They go off for a defensive change. As they gets a little bit behind him, but he's able to play it off the boards over to Dacey. Dacey hits Weiss almost. A little too far, but Weiss touched it, so no icing. 24 seconds left on the power play. Now Weiss gets it behind the net. He flipped it off the net. He was trying to get it to Dylan, who's on. Now Keith pinches at the blue line. He's able to hold. Spartans doing a good job of tying things up so they can kill off this penalty. Erickson with a poke check. Now into the zone. Pass doesn't connect for Wayzata, and Keith plays it off the boards. It's not out. It was out, and it's not out. Now Kelly. Now he's able to clear the boards. We're 5-on-5 again. Erickson, Dylan, and Kelly out there, along with, check that. Dylan just went off for a change. Centering pass out in front, deflected. Wayzata holds the zone. They flip it in again. Packer makes the save. Now Pierce has it. He's going cross ice, but that's going to be intercepted by Wayzata. Kelly off the backboard, and we got a call now. And they're going to get Keith for something. I didn't see that one. Supposed to have home roughs, right? Home ice. Doesn't happen. Keith goes off for interference. So we're going to be short-handed. Just as we killed one off, we take another one. Burke, Kelly, Fessler, and Pierce out there. Fessler with the puck. He'll reverse it over to Pierce, to Burke. Burke tries to clear the zone. Now he does. Wayzata brings it in. Played wide by Pierce. Back to the point. They'll go D to D. Point to point. Again. Shot from inside the circle, blocked by Fessler. Fessler's going to dump it out into neutral, and Burke's on the move. He's getting tied up, and that was a hook. Did they call it? We get a whistle. I think they did. Oh, interference, the call. So Wayzata going to the box. We'll skate 4-on-4 for 55 seconds. So Burke, Kelly, Fessler, and Pierce. 4-on-4 hockey for the next almost minute. Along the boards, Pierce moves inside the circle. Does some stick handling. Gives it off to Fessler at the point. Fessler's shot goes just over the net. Behind the goal line. Wayzata plays it. Fessler pinches, holds. He got it to Kelly, but he got poke checked. And now Wayzata on the move. Inside the circle. Shot! Just off of Packer. Packer with a save. Now back to the point. He's stick handling inside. He moves in for the shot. Broken up by Fessler's stick. Now Pierce has it. Pierce on the move. He gains steam. He crosses the blue line. He centers for Kelly. It was broken up by Wayzata. Peck gets taken down from behind. No call. Now Wayzata on the move. Poke check by Kinder. So Kinder, Kelly, Pierce still Kelly and Pierce still out there. Kinder and Peck and Lee are out there now. And we're on an abbreviated power play, so we got a man advantage for another 17 seconds. Wayzata able to clear the zone, though, and dump it down. Daisy on. He'll grab that. He moves up to Downey on a great pass. Downey, oh, he misses. He didn't miss. He got robbed by a save, but that'll haunt him tonight. Kinder reverses it to Daisy. Daisy hit Downey on a great stretch pass just inside the blue line, and Downey was able to get a breakaway almost and score, but better save. Now Peck inside the circle, poke check to Daisy. Daisy puts it on net. Save made. Downey in the corner. He's able to backhand it to Peck. Peck behind the goal line to the point for Keefe. Keefe shoots. Save made. 7:56 left. Orono trailing 1-0. So leading shots on goal 5-4. Pretty even matchup so far. All right, Erickson, Weiss, and Dillon out there. Dillon's got it, along with Keefe and Pierce. Wayzata steals. They come the other way, 3-on-2. Broken up by Keefe. Great play. He takes it away, gets it at Erickson. Erickson skating. Poke check. Dillon and Weiss converge, but Wayzata able to clear the trouble spot. Now, Dillon on the forecheck. He's able to dump it in, and they'll go off for a change. Weiss stays out there, along with Erickson. Wayzata reverses the puck into neutral. Fessler with a poke check. Pierce comes to help. Wayzata retains possession behind the goal line. Now taken away. Pierce has it. He'll hit Fessler just inside the blue line. Fessler dumps it out to neutral. Man, Weiss was wide open, but nobody could get it to him. Now Wayzata, broken up by Burke. We're changing so fast, I can't even tell you who's out there anymore. Pierce has it. He makes several guys miss. Now he comes across the blue line. He shoots just over the net. Kelly behind the goal line. Fessler pinching and helping out. Now Kelly moves inside the circle to the forehand. He shoots. He scores. Kelly knots it up and one. Fessler might get the assist on that. But a slick move by Grayson Kelly to grab it, put it back on his forehand, and somehow squeeze it in between the pipe and the goalie on the short side. 1-1. All right. The goalie's glove side for Wayzata. 6:09 left in the first. 1-1 game. Peck, Downey, and Lee out now with Kinder and Daisy. Peck set to take the draw. He's able to win it back. Can they get, they can't get it before it crosses the blue line. It split the defenders. Now Lee's got it. He punches it in the zone. Peck gets a tip on it. He shoots. Save made. Downey along the midboard. Gets it down to Peck. Down low. He centers. He's looking for Lee. It's battled for and then broken up by Wayzata. Behind their own net. Moves out. Downey gets a stick on it before it goes past the blue line, and Peck almost had it. Now it's a battle in neutral. He gets it to Peck. He being Kinder. Wayzata there to defend. Back out to neutral. Kinder has it again. He'll backhand it in. Right back out by Wayzata. Kinder going to go cross-side for Downey. Downey poke check. Peck able to grab. He'll move beyond the blue line. Downey racing to get back, but wasn't there in time, so offside, the call. 5:09 left in the first. Tied at 1. Erickson, Weiss, and Dillon out with Keefe and Pierce. Erickson takes a draw, wins it back to Keefe. Keefe hits a laser towards Pierce. Pierce was lucky to get a stick on it. It goes behind the Orono net. Now Pierce hits Dillon. Dillon looking for Weiss or Erickson. He finds Erickson. Erickson loses it. Never really had it, frankly, because it was a little far in front of him. Now Keefe behind his own net. Off the boards. Out in front. Weiss gets a stick on it. He was trying to move in. He got poke checked. Now Weiss gets tripped. No call. Wayzata going the other way. They'll move in. Odd man rush. Packer easily handles that one. Keefe to Kelly. Interrupted, but Dillon grabs it. Shoots. Save made. Kelly on the rebound. Couldn't get the shot off. It was blocked by Wayzata. Now Keefe along the boards. Inside the blue line. Burke there to help. Everybody there to help. Punches it back into Wayzata's zone. Burke gets a stick on it. Wayzata goes cross ice to clear the zone. Fessler and Kelly. Wayzata grabs. Dacey able to clear. They punch it back in. Kender will retreat and grab it. Glove down by Kelly. Burke has it. He tried to hit Fessler a little too far. Right on a Wayzata stick. Now Wayzata. 1-on-2. Poke checked by Dacey. Taken away. Good play by Dylan Dacey. Fessler has it. He'll hit Kelly. Kelly's going to dump and chase. Back behind the goal line. Wayzata plays a D-to-D. They'll get it cross ice. Outside the zone. The Orono zone. They move in. Poke check by Kender. Then he pushes his man off the puck. Cleared by... No, it's saved inside the blue line, but taken away by Downey on an intercept. Downey races across the blue line. He gets taken out. No call. Wow. Peck has it. Peck toe drags around one guy. Opposite circle. He's still got it. He's got 3 guys on him. Now he draws a penalty. So Wayzata is going to go to the box. That should have been a touch up there, and now we get the whistle. Looks like we got a hook. But Peck, 1-on-3, draws the penalty, so Orono will be... They'll have a man advantage. Interference to call. Peck will take the draw. So Peck, Downey, and Lee out there with Pierce and Keefe. 2:19 left in the period. Orono wins the draw. Keefe goes to Pierce. Pierce shoots. It goes off a Wayzata shin. Back to the point.